Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 47-degree December the 16th. It is a Tuesday, and not much rain, supposedly. This morning, boy, on the way home tonight, it's supposed to be typhooning. So we're going to try to get gas tonight. Plus, our gas mileage and thing has gotten skewed from going to Mossy Rock over the weekend too, so just got to offset a little bit. So we're gonna try to get gas this morning. So off we go. Yo, come on along. 54 degrees, mostly cloudy. Had a few little light misty things here.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad at all.
Got my Michelin wipers back again. Those Rain-X ones, I mean, literally, because the other pair of the Michelins were 3 years old and need to be replaced.
Yeah.
The new ones were just as bad as the old ones.
Yeah, they were horrible.
Yeah, horrible. I won't even save them as spares, just toss them.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's bust in there. Why is it whenever I'm recording here, there's sirens?
I don't know.
You know, welcome to the city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mama, have yourself a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you.
All right, bye-bye now. Another super quiet day down here today. I was up helping with the ATV stuff they were working on, and what was the other things? Oh, a new 450 KX 450 motocross bike. Well, that thing, I don't know if it's a green color or whatever, but that thing just looks odd. They put a 26 YZ 450 together yesterday, and wow, that thing is good looking. So was the CRF 450R too. That thing's smoking hot. But that Kawasaki, I mean, they're fantastic motorcycles. Maybe it's just all that green or something. It just has I don't even know how to put my finger on it. Just a very odd look. So yesterday's video, which was released this morning, that was, I think, my longest video ever. I think it was 39 minutes and some odd seconds. It was longer. I didn't cut much, but it was just kind of, I don't know, just didn't pertain. The magnet of these, the Milanese loop, whatever, those watch bands. It catches my those magnetic like shirt pockets that's on the front of this Indian vest. It has the same thing, and it snags like I reach up, you know, to adjust my glasses, and it catches those the magnetism of the two grab each other. But hope you guys enjoyed that video. Oh, let me turn the volume off, because I noticed that different sounds coming from the camera come through the recording. I'm sure you guys are looking around thinking your phone just dinged or something. I noticed that last night. I try to turn it off when I'm using the phone so you don't hear it. But anyway, that was fun. I was editing that thing and Kelly was asleep. I almost wanted to go in there and wake her up just to give her a hug or something. Just made me all sentimental. Because, you know, it's one thing to talk to you about it, but when you're editing it and, you know, now it's, I don't know, you're thinking about it in much more open mind because you've already said it. You just, you know, just kind of going through the motions, you know, proofing the video as I edit the clips, you know. I don't just start at the beginning and the ending. I watch the whole clip. Then I'll try to, you know, just to get a feel of the flow of the video, I'll try to run the whole way through it. But anyways, about, I don't know, it was 1:30 or so this morning when I got done with the editing. And I didn't turn it live till this morning, but anyway. Here's my little area. You can see the cord going up to the table. I got my little guard there, the traffic thing, because that cable goes in the ground. Just so, you know, okay, I can literally have that there, and I've kicked it myself. But I was just doing some BRP testing. Oh, taking a break from that thing to let my mind come, you know, back to life. I did a quick search, good old YouTube University, on how to, I guess they don't refer to it as calibrating the windshields on that old Chevy truck. You just, you simply adjust them. You know, so it's got, I can't go, I'd have to show it to you for it to make any sense to you. But anyway, I've been dealing with that thing for over a year now. Every time it rains, whack, that right side. Dude, it's the simplest thing. Pretty straightforward. And anyway, there is an adjustment that can be made quite easily. And Ryan was telling me, whatever you do, Pop, don't lift that thing off the post and try to recam it. He goes, you'll mess that thing up. Well, he didn't go into details about that, but they're, you know, like Japanese cars, it's just a spline, you know, so you can, it's like, you know, shift shaft or your Kickstarter shaft on a motorcycle, you know, you can actually adjust the Kickstarter to be farther back or whatever you want to do. You know, most of the Japanese put a little punch mark in the shaft, and that's where the split for the pinch goes, you know, so you get it timed right. But that's how the windshield wipers on most Japanese, I know Hondas are definitely that way, Toyotas and whatever, so you can just lift the arm and put it back on. Well, these are keyed, so it's almost like having a Woodruff key inside there. So, you know, you get it right, and I guess people will whack those things down, and well, it doesn't end well. But yeah, I hate that when you find out something so simple. I kept, you know, saying I was just going to do a Google search on how to do that, and I never did. Oh. I don't know whose cup. Oh, I know whose cup of water that was. I don't have a place to pour it in here. Guess I can throw those away. Those are spare parts that people always save them. You should save them for a certain amount of time. Warranty stuff, we have to keep them for 90 days. But customer stuff, you know, you do them for a while. I wonder what happened to his bag there. Right, he has some cool or maybe not cool story to tell about that. This is the dark edition. It's got the darked out lights, blacked out. Remember, we used to have the chrome and dark edition limiteds. I don't think we have that option anymore. The good old BRP backrest. I don't know if that's it's got the color like it's an actual Airhawk. Probably is an Airhawk. You got a bumper up front, but it's not a curb grabber. I don't know if it has a physical function. It could, but it's nice. It doesn't hit my rack when it comes up. Curb scoopers, man, you need to look before you put them up here, because they hang so low they catch the feet of the rack coming out. Of course, you look underneath there and they've hit everything because it makes them just too low. And it's a mess. I hear forklift moving out there, but I can't see nothing because now the mirror is facing the inside. It's weird. It gets really dark here this time of year. Funny, in the middle of summer, whatever you're looking out there, and just go, man, just think. In the wintertime, before I even get off work, it's dark, and your mind just can't even comprehend that, because I can make it all the way home and still have, I can have 3.5 hours of daylight left once I get home. And yeah, it's been what is it? It's 25 till 5 now, and it's cold black out there. Oh, the sunset, it is getting a little longer. Oh, I have to go into the app because, let me just take a look here right quick. Oh, I can't do multiple things with one hand here. Let's see if I can make that work. Was at 4:27. I think we got down to 4:22, I think, was the shortest sunset. That's if there's no clouds. if there's clouds at all. I mean, like when I, what was that, Sunday I took Sasha for a walk. I was like, it wasn't even 3 o'clock, I don't think, yet. And, man, it looked dark out there. It's hard to tell, you know, I have the camera set on auto, so they'll do whatever to try to expose whatever light you're in to look normal, but you can still tell it's dark. But it does amaze me when I edit the videos and going, man, I'm telling them it's dark. It don't look dark at all out there. The camera just adjusts. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sure it's getting approval for, oh boy, got the old aftermarket stuff on there. But getting the approval from them, I don't know if it takes time. Maybe it's been approved and the parts are ordered. But there's a couple of tune-up things. He was, you know, oddly enough, his brake reservoirs, I discussed this, yesterday. I think I told Kelly, maybe I'm thinking I told you, but you know, this is the newer style. This is 2018, so it's got that newer style, like one-piece reservoir, although it's two halves inside. You know, it's kind of like a car. You know, you open up, you got two cups in there. And anyway, they're always the same on these things. If one's, you know, got whatever percentage of moisture, the other one has exactly the same. But this one was definitely different. So the rear cup, just like a car, the rear cup is for the front brakes. The front cup is for the rear brakes. Don't know why. It was a car thing from way back when, so BRP probably just did the same thing. But anyway, the front brakes was, it was at 3%. And I just let it sit there for a little bit because it didn't hit the 3. I mean, it took it a second for the 3 to brighten up. Sometimes you just get one, just let it sit there for a second and see if find its home. So that's for the front. So I do the front cup that's for the rear. I set that meter in there, whack, it goes right to 4%. Oh, it's well over 4%. When it goes up there that fast, it is well over 4%. Man, all it takes is just one emergency stop. Heat them calipers up. You get an air bubble in there and there's like no brakey. You'll be panicking or worse. So anyway, I got a thing for it should have the brakes flushed. I think he came in at some point this year. I may be thinking there's so many spiders, you know, can't put them all together. But yeah, definitely an actual air hawk. Seems like I remember this, and I think it was like an oil change only. They were traveling or something. But anyway, the oil looks nice and clean, like it's been done fairly recently. And when I was in there doing the test, I think I seen a deal saying last service, you know, something in 2025, like maybe September or something. I don't recall the date. So it had been done recently, but it's weird that, you know, it needs the brakes done. Who knows? I don't know where it's been sitting ever, you know, if it was here. And I don't think it shows yeah, it would show a different thing, because before it would show what VCI was connected to it, so you could tell who reset the service. But I think even since the MPI 3, the white one, it doesn't show that number anymore, or maybe it does. I'm not familiar with that number and don't pay attention to it, because I was still, up until Buds 2 was canceled, I was still able to trick an MPI 2 to work with these things. Although, do not try to program, it doesn't matter now because it doesn't exist, but don't try to program it's a reflash of the dash. It was an update for Rikers, and something got rewritten or updated or whatever. But if you try to do it, I can do this trick where I can hook up to these things, or I could with Buds 2, because it wants an MPI 3 to be hooked to it. MPI 2 is the gray colored one. This is an MPI 2. It even says right on it, MPI 2. And the MPI 3 was the fancier white colored one. And of course now they were calling the MPI 3 for a while, or 4, and then once they became mainstream and it wasn't for just the EV motorcycles, they called it the V800. So anyway, tried to flash that dash and it bricked it. The bike would start, it would do everything fine, but the dash was completely black. So I needed an up-to-date computer. It had to be Windows 10 or higher, which I have the BMW. I can use the BMW for doing that now, but I couldn't then because only BMW could be on that computer. So I went up and borrowed the MPI 2 and someone else's computer that was their shop computer up there, is just more up to date. And got an itch. And so I hooked that thing up and reflashed that thing, and whew, it came back. And the worst thing was, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like hotter than Hades. It was one of the hot days. It was like in June or something. And the poor guy was up there waiting for it. He was just in for just an oil change and a quick inspection thing, basically. And I bricked this. He didn't even know the update was there. I was just going to be kind and flash it to it. And it became a panic. But those things will happen. No good deed goes unpaid, so to speak. But anyway, I literally did not mean to. I was just going to shoot the bull here for a little bit until it was about time to go, and ended up talking to you for a bit. But I kept myself busy. BRP training. It's hard to do when it's just, it's silent, and even outside it's quiet. Cars not racing around. Although I don't think it rained at all today. There was some light sprinkles coming to work, and that was it. It wasn't sunny or anything, but it wasn't raining. But the worst thing is, I think it's supposed to downpour up north on the way home. It's going to get us about halfway home. But anyway, last night we stopped at Walmart and got Annie a new little bed thing for her little house. Some reason she decided to flip the thing out. We put it back in. She flipped it out again. It got soaking wet, and so I dried the thing out. And Sasha, it was a little bed that was in the house, and the puppy comes out her every once in a while. She'll see like a loose string somewhere. One thing leads to another, and she's pulling stuffing out. She's over 8 years old, and she's acting like a 8 or 9 week old puppy. She can be a goofball. Well, last night she was in a playful mood, trying to get Annie to play, and so she chases. If Annie doesn't want to play, she runs from Sasha, and so she can bounce. She's like a cat. You know how a cat can jump without doesn't like spring and bounce. It just kind of go in the air. She can do that, and they're running around. Annie comes flying around the corner. Kelly's sitting in her lounge chair, and that Annie just did one of those things. She just sprung straight in the air and wham, landed in Kelly's lap. Well, Annie's just a little skinny thing in her. She's got pointy bones and pointy feet, and it hurt when she landed on it. And then Sasha tries to, you're not getting away from me that easy. So she tries to get up and bite Annie in the butt. Well, she gets a little carried away, and she'll end up, nipping Kelly in a kneecap or whatever. That's enough, Sasha. You're playing too rough. But it's nice to see the dogs playing like little puppies still. Annie did go after her a bit. So, Kelly and I'll go, get her, Annie. Get her, Annie. Get her, Annie. And so, Sasha chases around, and Sasha, she doesn't mind attacking, but she don't like to be attacked back. And then so she runs. I think it scares her, and that just motivates her. Let's go do that again. I want to play with you till you scare me and chase after me. Goofy dogs. Anyway, need to start locking some stuff up here and get ready to go home. Not much of a vlog day. But it was, didn't have any cool stories to tell you today. I should stop and think about those things. I like doing the things with old pictures and stuff like that. And I don't know. I really had a good time talking about that stuff with Kelly, and that's just little pieces of things. If you like those kind of things, maybe I'll come up with a good story. I mean, we've known each other for 44 years. We have some stories to tell. But anyway, on that, I'm gonna stop bending your ear and start locking stuff up down here. Well, hello there, YouTube. Halfway here comes the rain.
Of course.
And now one just passed over just a second ago, and just pounding for a little bit. Yep, now it stopped.
Now it's
This
just
must
trickling.
be waves of rain coming through. But all the wind and all that stuff, once again, we didn't get the crazy wind. You remember the first go round, we were supposed to get it, and there's the threat again, except for it's like 45 and 50 mile an hour, whatever it was.
Now they got a wind warning for here.
Yeah,
So
there wasn't much. I mean, something happened. It blew some of Kelly's decorations and stuff around, but no power outage. I guess yesterday Christy had said a couple of times, oh, the lights dimmed. She goes, oh no,
don't do it.
here goes the lights. But never went out. Anyway, it's funny. I did that video yesterday, and we were talking about that pretty much the last 3/4 of the way home.
Yeah.
We were just talking about, you know, that time, you know, all that was going on. It seemed so vivid, but so far away.
Yeah.
But good times, so
Yeah.
yeah, wouldn't take anything back.
No.
You never look back, man. Think of the people that look back and regret everything.
Can't change it. You know.
Yeah, even things that weren't good, can't change it. You just don't focus on thinking about those things. I like to think about happy things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all the stuff with us. I mean, we've had our little spats and stuff, you know. Everybody does.
Yeah. Nothing's perfect.
But you know, I just wouldn't. I just couldn't imagine it being any other way.
Mm-mm.
And that things just lined up just perfectly. Got a little family. Speaking of family, Chrissy just hit the garbage can with some. How did she open that lid and shut that thing that quiet?
I don't know.
Without making a noise. But anyway, we're gonna roll out on you.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.
See you then.
All right. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.